Good job, Jack. And at 5 o'clock, so he can't.
Hey Debbie, can you hear us?
Hi, Deb. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I had the audio off, sorry.
Good.
So far, it's
So far,
just me from the board, so hopefully we get a couple. We need I think 4 of us. So
Yeah.
appreciate you coming, spending your Friday happy hour with us.
I got nothing better to do.
I was in the middle of washing floors in the kitchen and I said, I better go and not open up now. Once I get into this, I can't stop. So I'll go back home and do it. The girls aren't home. They're all in Florida,
Oh
so
yeah.
coming back tonight, tomorrow. When they come back, you can't do anything. You can't. Well, here we go. We're getting there shortly.
Joe,
Yeah.
Hello.
thanks for spending happy hour with us.
Yeah. A better way to spend a Friday, right?
That's it. Beautiful day. Why not?
Yeah. My kids are out this week for
Vacation.
vacation week.
You go anywhere special?
Debbie, I'm just gonna go on mute just until we get started.
Perfect. How many kids you have?
You get, okay.
Hey, Peter, thanks for joining. We're waiting for hopefully a couple more people to trickle in here. We got me and Joe at the moment.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Time this evening.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Deb.
Jack called this happy hour.
Board of Finance happy hour.
Exactly.
How much is your little list?
One, it just turned two.
Or two.
Yeah. We're starting daycare in a month.
Yeah. Where you going?
It's a Little People's Play Place. It's like over,
By the route exit
yeah,
12 entrance, whatever. There's
Yes.
a name down there.
exactly. Yeah, she's crazy. We got a mud kitchen. I just built it last weekend,
Nice.
and like that's all she wants to do. She's just outside, just making messes all day.
That's good though.
Yeah, she loves it.
Did you hear from Rodolino? I'm gonna call him. He should be here.
Peter, Debbie, I'm just gonna go on mute. And we'll give it a few more minutes, hopefully for, here's Will, awesome. So then we just need one more to kick off.
Okay. He needs two to kick off.
Hey, Will.
Hey guys,
I think we just need one more, to kick off and have a quorum here. So I'm just gonna give another minute or two.
okay. Yeah, I apologize. I'm in the car right now, so I'll do my best.
Understandable. I appreciate you making the time. But I know it's not a convenient time for a meeting, so.
No worries. We'll make it work. That's why we're here.
Oh, we got some. No, he didn't answer. Will's there. Text Ken, maybe he can zoom in. Did you do him?
I did a group email previously.
Rob didn't answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ken,
He was emailing about it, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
He was
he was-
emailing me questions, so I was just.
Giving a thumbs up. hopefully you can make it.
Gotta step out to space. See any cars pulling in, and then we'll see if anyone else.
So you do have three, I just looked it up at Google.
I just went to the charters for,
Does it say for all boards,
no, Board of Finance specifically.
specifically Board of Finance, it says?
Four members of the Board of Finance shall constitute a quorum, 3 voting members in the affirmative shall be required to transact business.
That's like the boards.
Always got 4.
Bear just texted me, I think he might be out, so I think we might push this through.
You did?
Bear just texted me and said he's gonna hop on.
Is on? Oh, thank God. I don't know what we do now.
We would added it Monday, but,
First thing Monday.
We have so much on Monday,
Yeah.
public hearing, regular
yeah,
meeting.
and this should be done.
Yeah, this should be done now. Yeah, we're good. Things we see
We
on.
got them.
So we can do this Monday?
Oh, we go.
Beard's coming on, Beard's on. We're good. We got 4.
Oh, okay.
All right, it is 6:07. Barrett, I typically would be asking you as secretary to take notes, but since you just hopped on, Joe, would you mind just, no, Debbie's on. Sorry, Debbie's on.
Debbie's on.
Yeah, sorry, a
Yeah.
little flustered.
That's okay. That's okay.
Good. All right. Calling me to order 6:07, the special meeting of the Board of Finance. We'll first open it up. I just lost my agenda. Let me bring that back up. I guess, so call to order alternate appointment. I will see Joe for Mike Nastry. We have 4 members, so that constitutes a quorum. It is myself, Jack Fiddler, Will Guzman, Bear Welch Collins, and Joe Sheridan. Is there any public comment?
None.
All right. Single item of business today, it is to discuss a request for a $189,000 transfer for the use of Connecticut DOT grant application for the planned South Road culvert replacement project. Just a little bit of background. So this is a grant. We are required to have 25% of the match at the time of the application. In the past, we just needed to be shovel ready and could show that 25% after the grant was awarded. But now we're required to have that up front. So by authorizing this transfer of $189,000, specifically, the request is for $119,000 from capital non-recurring public works and $70,000 from capital non-recurring general government for this South Road project. So if we put that 25% up, we can submit the grant application, and the state would then hopefully pick up the remaining 75%, which I believe is roughly $500,000 in potential savings for the town. We have Peter Hughes on the call here. Peter, did I misinterpret anything, or did I present that appropriately?
Oh, Jack, you hit it right on the ball. It's just an opportunity to apply for a grant where we can get 75% grant funds. It's competitive grants just for small towns under 10,000. The pot of money is $10 million. And it's due on the 27th. And we would know somewhere between Labor Day and Columbus Day if we were awarded the grant.
And that timeline is partially why we've had to scramble to get this special meeting in this week. There is a town meeting by the Board of Selectmen scheduled for April 23rd, which is why we need to approve this transfer for the legal notice for today. So the other question that I'm sure may come up is what amount is in those funds. So the general government fund, which is proposed to transfer $70,000 from, currently has $120,000. And the Public Works Fund, which we're requesting $119,000 from, currently has $130,000 in the account.
That was going to be my only question, Jack.
So can I just ask a general question? This is a vote to move it to referendum for a town vote,
Town meeting.
town meeting?
Yes.
Because it falls over the threshold of that dollar amount that we're allowed to, so we go to a town meeting for vote. Okay.
Yeah, because this is any transfer out of the reserve funds requires
Right.
your recommendation vote.
And
Go ahead.
I'm
Will.
not sure. I mean, I'm not sure, Peter, if you know this answer or not, but wasn't this item in David's 5-year plan for capital? So
Yeah.
would this come out of this year's budget, or would this be in this year's fiscal year?
No, this would come out of 26, 27 general reserve funds. We wouldn't get an award till the fall, and we would be constructed in the spring, summer of 27 if we got the award. If we don't get the award, it goes right back to the reserve funds.
So, all right. So this means that the budget number, I'm assuming, would go up
What budget number?
for next year.
No, this project, if we were awarded the grant, then this would come off the capital list, which we were going to request
For next for
$1,000 for next year. Instead, we'll request nothing. We'll just have this
Okay.
100.
all right.
Good on the draw, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is just a move to the town meeting, and we're just showing basically that we have the funds, ready to go for the match. Peter, just one last quick question, hopefully. Someone had emailed me a question regarding town meeting versus public hearing. Do you have insight as to exactly the difference and why this is a town meeting? I'm sure that's just the charter definition of where we have to send this.
The charter requires a transfer of the reserve funds, get a recommendation from yourselves, and then go to a town meeting.
Town meeting is where town votes, public hearing is just a.
Right. If this was a special appropriation where we're taking money out of the undesignated fund balance, then you as a board would have to have a public hearing first. But this is coming out of established reserve funds.
Thank you. So I guess, I'll call the motion here. So the motion is to transfer $119,000 from capital non-recurring public works, $70,000 from capital non-recurring general government to the South Road Culvert Project, contingent on a town meeting and the town receiving the TRIP grant from the Connecticut Department of Transportation. Is there a second?
Seconded.
So Debbie, motion by Jack, seconded by Joe.
Thank you.
Any further questions or discussion?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just concerned. I mean, look, I know it's Friday, it's 6:30. And we all want to get out of here. And I'm just concerned with just the level of the process here. So, I know we have 4 people. You all can vote yes on it. I'm going to probably vote no on this because of just the 11th hour, kind of pushing this through right in front of a town meeting or a town referendum when there's already scrutiny from other people in this town on whether it be right or wrong. I don't believe the scrutiny on us is correct, but I just don't feel comfortable right now voting for this 10 minutes before a town meeting on a budget. So just my thoughts.
And I think it's a fair point, Peter, just to clarify the timelines, the grant application is due 27th of this month.
Yes, we got the announcement of the grant in mid-February. So
Yeah.
we haven't had a bunch of time either.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and look, I appreciate, Peter, I appreciate your time doing this stuff and kind of guiding us through this, but my concern doesn't really lay with you. It's with other people that are kind of involved with this. I hope you understand that.
I understand it. The way I just look at it is it's an opportunity to get a grant for a project we're going to do anyway. And if we can get to spend less money, that's all.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Process standpoint, I disagree with, tight timeline to get a special meeting in and move it to town, to a town meeting. So I don't disagree on that point. Well, to Peter's point, for the town to potentially get significant amount of money, given capital projects we have on the docket. Appreciate the opportunity to apply for the grant. So agree with.
And I guess, well, I guess to maybe understand your concern, is it more about that you don't think we should be touching these reserves and that there might be potential risks there? Or is it just, again, just the timeliness and the transparency around this?
It has nothing to do with the reserves are there for this purpose. The issue that I have is we're here, I don't know, it's the 17th of April. We've been having meetings, several meetings every week, it feels like, and not one time has this been raised. So that's the issue. It's not anything with touching the reserves. Those reserves are here for that. So, Peter, your comment about just, making the grant applicable as of February, that information could have been helpful when we were kind of holding these reviews with David on who's going to pay for these larger projects. I believe somebody on the board asked that question, and that was not the answer. It was through tax levy. But again, my concern isn't with you, Peter. It's with other people.
I understand.
Okay. So we can go ahead and vote. I'll support the motion. It's going to go to town to vote anyway. And to Peter's the infrastructure anyway, which is something that I do always support. So,
just a procedural question. When are we looking to go to town meeting with this? Did I hear correctly that we're going to try to attach this to the public hearing on Monday?
No, town meeting's Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Thank you.
7:05, school cafeteria.
The Monday thing was if we did not get a quorum today, we would have added this to additional business on Monday. But for the timeliness of the legal notice and timeline before this town meeting and the application due date is why we're squeezing this in on happy hour for Friday.
Okay, understood.
And then I guess also just for the record, this was supposed to be originally scheduled for Wednesday. My intent was to go virtual only because of the tight timeline with scheduling this, and with town manager out of the country currently, we reached some technical difficulties accessing the Zoom account. So that is why we had a reschedule to today, just for everyone's knowledge. Any other questions or discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Thank you all. Is there any other
See y'all
public
on Monday.
Right. See you all on Monday. See you on Monday.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you doing this.
Thank you, Peter.
Bye, guys.
Don't we need public comment and then to vote to adjourn?
Yeah.
Call for public comment. Luis was the only one and said no. And I think motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
All in favor? We're good. Have a good night, everyone. Good weekend.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you all. Thanks, Debbie, for joining.
No problem. 6:20.
That was fun. So here's your phone.